I got a sick feeling today in my stomach. The kind you get when you feel angry and you want to cry all at the same time. I'm so sick of my breasts. So damn sick. And yeah, my new binder is supposed to help a lot with the physical and emotional stress of my breasts. But to me, it seems my breasts will never be able to be binded enough to make me believe, even for a little bit, that they're not there. The only thing I could possibly do, the only option available in my head, is to just have surgery already and be done with them forever. It's just as if you were born with gap teeth, and your whole entire life you've been consumed with covering up your mouth just so you were able to keep a bit of sanity to yourself, as no one was able to stare at you in that moment in time. Yeah, some people could say they like the gap in their teeth, that it makes no difference in their lives. That's the way it is with biological females who know they were always meant to be a female. For those people who are uncomfortable with their teeth, hair, clothes, or what have you, have the ability to change those things without society giving two shits. But it seems the moment a man wants to gain breasts or a woman wants to remove breasts, it's all downhill from there. Being the owner of something you don't want isn't easy. I struggle every day knowing there's not a damn thing I can do to completely remove these unwanted things in my life. People have told me it's incredibly brave of me to live my life my way. What they don't know is that I'm not brave at all. Staring at myself for 20 minutes in the mirror, topless and crying, does not make me anywhere close to the definition of brave. For me, I only feel like a helpless being, unhappy in my everyday life. I feel like a prisoner trapped in my own body. Yeah, that's usually an overused metaphor, but that's the only way I can easily put it. Every day that I wake up, I hope the dream my mind created of me being a boy was real. Then I look down at my body, get back into my state of depression, and just move on with my day. People always tell me they understand what I'm going through. Yeah, people can say they understand, but in all honesty, they can't 100% understand what I'm going through. But maybe in some way, they do understand. Telling them I hate my breasts doesn't mean they feel the same about themselves exactly, but maybe it brings them to a certain thing in their life that they wish they had or didn't have. I might be wrong, but then again, I could also be very right. Even though I may hate certain parts of my physical being, I have to learn how to live with them along with my sanity. In a way, I'm sort of like everyone else. We may all say that we love every bit of ourselves, but deep down, we know that isn't entirely true at all. Just as everyone else has somehow learned to love themselves just as they are, at some point, I need to learn to do the same. I need to learn this until I can fully adjust myself into the form I was always meant to be. Sometimes we actually get to that point when we have to eventually change the thing about ourselves that continually makes us unhappy. In some points in our lives, we need to become selfish and do what's best for ourselves, not what's best for everyone else in our lives. And yeah, at some point I may have had an epiphany and realized you have to either learn to love yourself or adjust yourself enough to eventually love who you are. At the end of the day, the only person's opinion who really matters in your life is basically your own. Because in the end, you eventually have to say fuck everyone else. Be who I'm meant to be. Be who you're meant to be.